Chris, we're filming, okay? This video is for roofers who are on the market looking for training platforms, hiring mentors, maybe buy a platform, or maybe even attend a conference. This is my checklist to hire a mentor. I've spent probably over $200,000 within the last couple of years on mentors and programs on education. Almost every day somebody comes out and have some kind of book, some kind of programs. There's a lot of people on the market right now, guys like Anthony Delmedica, John Paramore, Randy Brothers with the Roofing Academy. Those are all good resources for the right people, and I just want to be your resource how to choose one, how to find one that fits you. So here's my 8 pointers to help you to make educated decisions. Number 1 is ask yourself this question: is the person who offers you a course, is he a magician or a real entrepreneur? There's a lot of guys who are just pure marketers. They fail their businesses, they close their companies, and they pretty much decided to start fresh teaching other people. If you fail a business, you should not be teaching other people how to do business. They're magicians. They say like, hey, look at this, like this is my number, and they are not showing you, the bankruptcy, the debt, the lawsuits they have before. Sometimes people will be like, I started 5 businesses, right? And he's not going to tell you that he closed 5 businesses and he failed in 5 businesses, and this is just another business of his. Or I've sold $50 million, right? And he's not going to show you that he filed 3 bankruptcies. So I call them magicians. I don't follow magicians. You have to have real numbers to support your success. Question number 2 on my list is, do they fake it or they made it? This space, it's very saturated. There's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of fraudsters. I've been scammed myself a lot too.
Hello.
Hey, Shane.
Hey.
Long time no talk. Ask yourself, did they really made it? Because a real entrepreneur, a real teacher should not be afraid of his tax returns. He should not be afraid to show you his real numbers. You see a lot of guys going buying fancy cars or renting, Ferrari just to show you how successful you are. I'm sick and tired of it, guys. It's not about the car you drive. It's about, do you have at least 3 years of success? Question number 3 I ask myself, I want you to ask before hiring a mentor: do they have personality you like? Very important, guys. Here's why. Because we're all different. Like, I'm a Gary Vee guy, and maybe you're a Grant Cardone guy. So if I don't like, hard pressure, calling culture, I'm not gonna follow Grant Cardone. But if that's you, it's totally fine. Follow them. Guys like Gary Vee, I understand what he's all about. I understand what he does, how he does it, and this is the people I follow. That I would hire somebody like Gary Vee because I get him. Number 4, never hire mentor who lives a lifestyle that you don't like. What's the point? A lot of guys in our space in the construction industry, they travel way too much, they're never home. Some of them don't have a family. So if you don't like that lifestyle, if you want to work 8 to 5, you're content with what you have, you like what you have, you're a family guy, don't follow people who is not about those values, because lifestyle is very, very important. Grant Cardone, he has a private plane, and he's go, 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 go. I mean, not everybody needs to become a billionaire. Like, Gary Vee, people think he's crazy, but he doesn't work Saturday and Sundays. Weekends are for family, and that's how I roll too. So that's why, again, like, that lifestyle is important. You have to understand your lifestyle. Pointer number 5 is the price. Some courses are very, very cheap. Some are super, super overpriced, in my opinion. And before you spend $7,000, $8,000, and I have seen roofers dropping $5,000, $6,000 on the course, and they never used it. They never have a intent to use it. They thought it's going to make them millionaires, and they just go in and drop $5,000 for a couple tips. Ask yourself, what's return on investment? Do you really think you'll have your money back? I paid $10,000 to sales coaches that transformed me in my business, and I paid it many, many times. I paid $5,000 to finance person who came to my office and helped me understand my numbers years ago. Everything has a price. Sometimes you can get more for $1,000 than you get for $10,000. Number 6, I don't care how popular people are, but don't ever follow anybody who you're not inspired by. I follow some people who are so mellow, nobody knows about them, but for me, they're absolute rock stars. So often, guys, I see people just follow for the crowd. They don't understand why. Just because they're good marketers and they can make you really nice promise how you're gonna transform your business, doesn't mean that you have to buy. You only have to buy, and you want to buy from people who truly inspires you. Question number 7 to ask anybody who you're about to hire to mentor you is, did they achieve what you want to achieve? That's one of the most important questions to ask. If you want to build a business and sell it, did they do it? If they never achieved what you want to achieve, and I'm not talking about making $1 million, like whatever your goals are, if they did not achieve what you want to achieve, don't follow them. And the last one is actually the most important one. Are you ready to implement? Ask yourself that question. I see roofers do it all the time. People who come to me, to my classes, and people who a lot of times just call me asking me, hey, can you talk about that person or that person, because I just dropped $8,000 on this course, and I mean, it's empty. There's not much to it. Maybe because you were not ready to implement. I tell people all the time, I don't care what system you use, what CRM you're going to use, what sales program you're going to use. You just have to be ready to implement. And a lot of guys, they're not. We're going in and we think we're going to sign up here, here, and here, and before you know it, you're in the 3 completely different systems. You're paying for each one of them, and you're not doing any one of them. I can tell you that almost any sales system that you will follow probably going to work for you if you go all in on it. But if you're only going to spend money and think that it's going to work, that's not how it works. I've seen guys paying $5,000–6,000 for like 2-day session, and then they don't take pointers, they don't apply it, and then they go back home and they have no idea, no goals, no plan how to implement it. Never hire mentor, never sign for online class. I don't care if it's my class. Don't sign up if you're not ready to implement. That's the most important decision. What do you guys think? Who do you follow? Who is your mentor? I want to hear from you. Comment below. I read all my comments. I want to know who your mentor is. I want to know about mentors who are influential in the roofing industry today. And by the way, thank you guys so much for your support. We just hit 21,000 subscribers. I want you to know that I read all my comments. When you engage with me, YouTube is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. If you ever have a question, just comment one of my videos. If I ignore it or didn't comment, I will in the future maybe do it again in another video. I notice everything, and all relevant comments get answered. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.